Hey, Trevor here. So let's talk about the Wienerverse really quick, just to give you guys a quick rundown. The Wienerverse is the imaginary fantasy world filled with the Wienerdogs, and it's based on the crypto project we've been working on for years doing. So we have the Wingdom, which is the kingdom, but the Wingdom because it's with Wienerdogs, and the abbreviation for the Wienerdogs in the Wingdom, which is in the Wienerverse, is the Wiens. Normally, if you're a Doxie fan like myself, who had 5 Doxies, one of them just passed away, Frank, my best friend, Frankfurter. So now I have 4, but I'll be getting more, obviously, because I love Wienerdogs. They're the best dogs ever. But normally inside the Wienerdog world, and they're the most popular breed in the world, tons of groups and celebrities that own them, and tons of people on Facebook and Snapchat and X and everywhere. You have all these groups, and Instagram have Wienerdog groups and stuff like that. You see them everywhere. So that's a pretty common thing, how popular they are. But they're called Wiens for abbreviation in the Wienerdog world. So it's Weens. We call them Wiens in the Wienerverse, Wiens. So that's not a misspelling for all you Wienerdog people out there like myself that have been, owning Wienerdogs and doing stuff on social media with them for years. We're not misspelling it. The abbreviation, it's called Wiens, Wiens, abbreviated in the Wienerverse, in the Wingdom for us, because that's part of the brand that we've created. So we're releasing 5 coins. The first one is Frankfurter, Prince Frank. And then the next one is King Francis Bean. And then the next one is Knight Stouty McStouterson. Oh, by the way, Frank was he's the one that just passed away. He was my best buddy. Frank was a black and tan standard, long one. And then King Francis is a red that looks like he ate a red. he's a big one. Oh, he's looking at me right now. He's right beside me. I took him out for a burger today. He loves his cheeseburgers. So anyways, King Francis is a red, and he's a big one. He's supposed to be a miniature, but he's monster. And then Stouty McStouterson is a miniature, black and tan, gorgeous, super strong looking, good looking dog. Love that guy. And then after him comes Oscar Mayer. I call him a little Oscar Mayer sandwich. He's a jester, Oscar Mayer, and he really is like a jester. He just acts all kinds of goofy and stuff. He's so soft and cuddly. He could be a show dog. He's a good looking standard, and his coloring is really unique. It's red and tan. I would say probably my favorite coloring out of all the different Doxie colorings is probably chocolate and tan. That's, in my opinion, the cutest. If you get like a long-haired chocolate and tan female, they're just like adorable beyond words. They're the cutest little dog you've ever seen, especially as a puppy. But anyways, I love them all. But yeah, Oscar Mayer is a red and tan. It's really just beautiful markings, and he's a standard long like Frank was. So same kind of dog, same kind of shape and everything as Frank, but just a different coloring. And then the last one we have going into the Wingdom in the Wienerverse is, well, at least for now, we'll probably add more dogs in a bit after we get the first 6 coins launched. But the last dog meme coin is Vienna Grace. Vienna is Jester Oscar Mayer's girlfriend, soon to be wife, and they're gonna have puppies together in the real world, obviously. So we'll have more little baby puppies, and everybody wants to buy them, obviously. So we'll get to keep them at least 10 weeks that we can play with them, and I might have to keep one because they're so cute. But anyways, I digress. So the last one is Princess Vienna Grace. She's just a cute little crazy one. She just has so much zoomies and energy. It's unbelievable. So that's the 5 Wiener dogs in the Wingdom, which is the kingdom for the Wienerverse. And then the 6th coin we're launching is the big one. That's the coin that rules them all. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, the ring that rules them all. That's the one that rules them all. and that is the Wienerverse coin, and that's where we're going to have the Wienerverse University. We'll have swag. We have deals with groomers in the real world. We're going to be creating an app to where the app is the hub for the whole Wienerverse and everything. It will be the payment hub. It will be the wallet. It will be the ability to pay groomers and use the Wienerverse token to pay for real world utility. And then all of this is going to be focused on the Wienerverse University, which we're going to be doing blockchain and crypto education, monetary policy, just all kinds of cool stuff that doesn't get taught in school, which should get taught in school to kids, but it doesn't. And then all the new stuff that everybody wants their kids learning nowadays, which is crypto and blockchain and digital utilization, risk management, how to create wallets, what is the white paper, what was the Bitcoin white paper, all of this kind of stuff that parents want their kids to learn because it's the new form of money. It's the evolution of money going from fiat into crypto and other forms of money and asset management. So that was our premise, and then we've turned it or elevated it to the next level and married crypto to the real world and created a real world use case, real world utility, which I've never seen in crypto really to this point. I've been in it for almost 7 years full time as a trader, investor, and day trader and all that. And this is just, I mean, what we're doing is going to be amazing. It's never been done before. So we're looking at flipping Dogecoin, which is $48 billion market cap. And I don't see why we can't easily flip it. We have a utility. And the utility I'm talking about right now is the Wienerverse University. It's going to be Pixar animation quality with all the dogs teaching the classes, like I was talking about, all the different issues and topics and everything. And we'll add content all the time. And then our development and animation teams will literally inject all of that into the Wienerverse University, and the dogs will be the instructors teaching the classes. So a kid can log into the Wienerverse University, pick King Francis Bean to be his instructor and talk about what does the Bitcoin white paper mean, and how did it come to be, and who is Satoshi Nakamoto, or anything like that. So just all kinds of stuff. Like someone could pick up, log into the Wienerverse University and say, I want to talk to Frankfurter Prince Frank about, let's say, the utility of XRP in the banking industry, or what would happen if it replaced the SWIFT system for international money transfers and settlements of money transfers between countries, things like that. Or maybe just basic monetary policy. What is quantized financial banking or reserve banking, anything like that, where they lend out 10 times more than they take in, all kinds of topics that we want to bring to the marketplace and let kids understand all this kind of stuff, but taught through Pixar animated dogs. And then we're going to have a subscription service that you pay every month, and it's going to be whatever that is for the kids, and that will be through the app. And then we're going to take that, and we're going to take a portion of that, a large portion, probably the majority, based on how the costs come out, the expenses for AWS, Amazon Web Services, and bandwidth and everything like that, and the development of the app and our development team, our animation team. But once we figure all that out, a large percentage of the monthly subscriptions is going to be put into the liquidity of all the coins. So every month, there's going to be huge liquidity added into the coins. Our goal is to have at least 10 million kids subscribe to our service every month that are enjoying the Wienerverse and the Wienerverse University and the Wingdom. And also, we're going to add large language models and machines so that all the dogs can be fully interactive and kids can log on, talk back and forth and everything with the dogs, and have a fully interactive world where it's like alive, like they would think they're alive, because we're going to use advanced AI. So that's kind of the premise of what this is all coming to be. First coin we're launching is going to be the FRNK coin, and that's coming in the next couple weeks. We're just watching the markets, so stay tuned. I'll be doing a lot more of these videos. Just been really busy putting things together in the back end, and thanks guys.